Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, in this video, we are going to learn how to export data to Excel file in Laravel. Okay. So guys, in previous video, we have seen about how to import the Excel file into database in Laravel. Okay. So where we have seen about the installation and file setup of that package, that is Laravel-Excel and also known as mat website package. Okay. So now guys, let me just go to that website here. So this is a laravelexcel.com which has a mat website package. Yep. And now guys, this is the introduction part. And if you have not installed in your application, you just need to follow up this installation process, like install the package, that is mat website Excel, then set up your configurations and publish the vendor files. So if you don't know how to install it, I have written a post. You can just follow that post, link given in the description, or else you can follow this tutorial over here. Okay. So now guys, let's get back and continue with the export data to Excel file. So now guys, I have created a CRUD application which is about the customers. So here is my list of customers and I want to export this data in an Excel file. So how can you achieve this? So guys, let's get started. So let's move to our editor. Yep. And let me just zoom it. So now guys, first step, let's begin with creating our customer export. Okay. So yep, now you can go back to the website and here you can see the export tab in the sidebar, and here is a 5-minute quick start, and here is a command guys, that is artisan command to create a Excel export data. Okay. So now guys, let's copy this and you can paste in your terminal by right click on the mouse and change your command here, like instead of users we are going to tell it is customer. Okay. So hit enter, file is created. Okay. So you can follow that in app and here you find that exports and here is your customer export. So guys, here you see by default it gives with the form collection, and here you can directly paste your code as shown in this documentation example. So here you can directly return your model. So let me copy this and paste here. So return model, and instead of my user model, I am going to return my customer model. So import your class here, which is my model. Let me just show you that customer.php. So this is my customer detail guys. Okay. Let me close this customer model. Yep. And now next step, let us see what it is here. It is about the controller part. So where you're going to write this logic of controller to download the Excel file. Okay. So now you have to just copy this and get back, and you have to create one controller. So guys, I have already created one controller which is about the customer controller. So here HTTP controller, and where is my controller here? Customer controller. Perfect. And yep, let's paste this. And now guys, at this function here, at export function, you have to call your created export class, so which we have created just now about the customer export. So let's type here customer export. Okay, done. And you have to import its class, so you just import this. Okay, which is app export and customer export. Okay, done. So once setup is done guys, now we have to create a URL so we can download the customer report. So before that, I just want to keep this in a separate variable here, dollar file name equal to, and paste here. And now guys, let us copy this file name and paste here. So guys, our controller setup also is done, and now what we have to do, you need to create a route so we can export the data for that. So let's copy this and get back. So go to your web.php, routes web.php, and create a route. So let me just paste that, control V, and you need to go to your controller which you have created. So I have already created one controller which is customer controller. So let me copy that path here and paste that namespace here and backslash and customer controller class, and which goes to the export function. So you're going there. Okay, so let me click on it and you reach here, and this does your Excel download file. So with this Excel download, it downloads your customer data. Okay, so which is inside this class. Let me just re-show you again here. So in this collection, you see that we are returning the customer model. So customer model will get your table data, okay? That is your database table records. It will get and export in a Excel sheet. Now get back to your controller. And here guys, I just want to mention that you have to import this class. So the class is about this, which is Mat website Excel facade Excel. Okay. Yep. Let's get back. And now guys, you can copy this route. So instead of user, make as customer export. That's it. Now let's copy this and wherever you are on the browser, just serve that and paste here. So it will download the customer file. Okay. And now guys, let's hit enter. So it will download it. Perfect. So here you see that your Excel file is downloaded. So instead of user, you need to tell it's customer data. So we have not changed that. Let me go back to our controller. So here you see that it's user. So instead of user, let's mention customers. Okay. Now let us try to re-download it. Customer / export and hit enter. So here you see again it's downloaded. Perfect. So let's open this file guys. Cool. So you see that all the record has come. So we have total 8 records in our database. Let me just show you that. So let me zoom this and get back to your database. And here you see we have total 8 records in our database that is downloaded in this Excel sheet. Perfect. Okay. And now guys, let us see how we can add a heading columns inside this Excel sheet. So right now you see that we have directly exported the data in Excel sheet without the headings. So how can you achieve that? So let me just tell you. Let's get back to our export, customer export. So here you see that app exports and customer export. So let's go back to our documentation and you'll find a mapping data. Inside this mapping data you have adding a heading row. Okay, so you can utilize this function. Let's copy this, get back and paste here, and with this you have a with heading. So just add that, comma and paste, and then you can copy this import class, paste it. So we have imported that with heading. And now I don't want to get all the data, like here you have some date about it and here updated at column, this IDs. I don't want, I just want this name, email and phone number. So let's get those data only. So here in my heading I will add name, then email and then phone. And then guys, let's change this query also. So instead of all, let's use get, and before that add a select option, and inside this select mention your column field names, like what are columns you want. So I just need this name, email and phone. So get back, name, comma single quotes, then email, comma single quotes and then phone. Done. And now guys, you can get back and let's export data once again. So customer / export, hit enter. So you downloaded one more file, which is customer one. That's opening. Perfect. So here you see guys, we have exported with the heading that is name, email, phone, and here you have other 8. Okay. So now guys, you have seen about how to export the data with heading also. So you have learned 2 methods. Let me close this Excel files. And now guys, let us see one more method of downloading the Excel sheet, that is using the blade view. So you can see here, and here you can see that it is from view. So it mentions that you can use the blade file to export your data. So guys, what you can do, you can just copy this and get back to your customer export, and let's comment all this code because we do not require any of the code inside this, and just mention one function, that is view. Okay. And yep, let's get back, and here you see we have form view. Get back and you can just remove this guys, like for reference, let's comment and keep it. You can just keep at top for your future reference, and let's import this view and form view, both the classes. Let's copy and paste here. Okay, done. And guys, if you want, you can just comment this again. So you do not require like form collection and with headings. So here you need to change the format. Like when you view, you have to go to one customer folder and go to a export blade file. And inside that we will be creating a customers variable. Okay, I mean we will be accessing it. And here you need to call your customer model. So in case your might be order items or anything else. And now guys, you need to create a blade file named export in your customer folder. So let's go to resource views, and inside views you have to create a folder called customer. So I have already created. So let's right click and create a new file, export.blade.php. So if a file is created, and now guys, in this you don't have to do any extension or extending your blade layouts. So it's very simple. Just paste your HTML template, table template. Okay. So let's copy this and paste here. Done. Okay. And now guys, you have to just change your column field requirements. So this will be my heading area. Like in the Excel sheet, we have a column right in top like name, email, and phone. So this will be my column headings, and our and then this for each will be all other row cells. Okay. So from where are you getting this variable? So you just getting from your export file. Okay. So let's copy this. So you click here and you reach there, and then let's paste here customers. And then guys, you can just rename this as item or just mention customer and change other fields. So name, email, and phone. Cool. So now guys, you can get back and try again with that same like customer forward slash export. So here you see we have got that customer 2 again. So yep, so you get this fields guys. So if you want to just differentiate it is coming from the bleed file or not, you can just add your like name bleed. Okay, so this is just to confirm whether we are downloading from this blade file only or not. Yep. So give export. So you'll see now the file as name blade. Okay, so here you see name blade has come. Cool. Let's close it. Done. So let me remove it and let's close this blade file guys. So guys, we have seen about 3 ways of exporting data. So one more thing I just want to teach you about exporting your file formats. So let's go to the documentation, and here you see export formats. So what is this export format? So export format is nothing but downloading your Excel file in different extension like CSV or XLSX and TSV, XLS. You have many things. Okay, so you can just go through this. So guys, I'll just teach you with the 3 options. So how can you achieve that? So guys, first I'll be creating one form here, a simple form with one extensions and one download button. So let's get back, and yep, let me go to my web routes, and here is my customers route guys. Okay, so this is my customer get request which goes to the index function, and in the index function I have a blade file. Basically you just go to any form and add that form tag. Okay, so I'll create one row, then column MD4 or 5, and inside this just create a simple form. Let me close this terminal. Yep. So now guys, just type your input group margin top 3, and here use a method get and action to your what you have created the route for export your customer details. So let me copy this. So this is the customer forward slash export. Let's paste it. Done. And now guys, use a select here form hyphen control and option select type, again option like XLSX, then copy and paste CSV, and then XLS. So you can mention this in a lowercase CSV and SLXX. And now let's create a button which will be like export or download. Okay, make this a submit button type, name equal to we do not require name attribute here, just design this button using bootstrap class, button success. And then guys, here in the select name attribute you have to give to type, so we can understand what type of file you want to download. Okay, so once this submits, it goes to the URL customer forward slash export. So let's go to that route, and here it goes to the export function. So let's move there, and inside this export function you are getting some requests like request of dollar request, and with this help of dollar request you will get your type. So this type is nothing but your select name attribute type. Okay, so you're copying that and pasting here. And then guys, we'll mention the extensions type like double equal to your XLSX. Okay, so let us keep this in a if else condition wise. So if this comes, then else, again if. So let me add in one line. So you can again copy and paste, and finally the else part. Let's paste here and CSV. Okay, and finally in the else condition we'll keep a default extension. So now guys, let me create a variable called extension equal to, and double quotes, just paste this extensions. Let's copy and paste again here, which is going to be CSV, copy and paste for the SLX. And finally the same I want to keep here also. Okay, and now guys, let us see how we can achieve this exporting part. So here you see you find a difference here. So one more parameter you have to pass, that what type of file you are using. Let me just zoom and show you. Okay, so let me copy this and get back and paste, create one export format equal to, and directly paste it. Okay, so don't use single quotes or double quote, just paste that. And then guys, it's a CSV, so you have to mention that. Here you see like CSV, so paste it. And then for the XLS, you find here, copy and paste, done. So now let me copy this also and paste here. So here at the last, add file name, let us just Control X and remove everything, just concatenate. So this will be my customer, and I want to concatenate with the date also. So you can use date, like on what date you have downloaded, date, month and year, and then concatenate with your dot and then extension. That's it. So your customer date dot XLS or CSV or whatever extensions come here. So your file name is generated. And then guys, after the file name pasting, you have to give your third argument or a parameter. So let's copy this variable and paste here. Okay, so if anything matches, it is just going to use that format and paste here. Okay, so now guys, let us get back and refresh. So here you see we have the type. Let me just give some space, go to your blade file, margin bottom 4, oops, so MB4, refresh. Okay, let me select the XLSX, export or download. So here you see that it has downloaded. Okay, so the first format is downloaded. And then guys, let us select with the CSV, export, and you see that you have downloaded the CSV format. Okay, it's not shown. Let me see why. Here it, you can see that. Okay, so let me just open and show you. Cool. Now you can close it and then forward with the SLX. So you'll be finding that also. Let me just show you. So here you see that XLS. Cool. So guys, we have successfully learned how to export the data into Excel file in Laravel 10, okay, including with the export formats, okay. So guys, in this video, that's it. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Please subscribe, like, and share.